If you're robotic affirming, do you need to think from the end, or is it just enough to mindlessly repeat your affirmations over and over? This was the question above, and then the second question I'll cover in a different video. So you literally just described what robotic affirming is in your text. That is robotic affirming. You mindlessly saying the same affirmation over and over and over and over on a dominant basis so you can start thinking and acting as the new self. Now, where the disconnect for a lot of people is where they're like, well, what if I don't actually feel my affirmations, right? Because I'm just robotically saying them without emotion. And what if I don't believe in what I'm affirming? That doesn't matter. The feeling and the belief comes later on. So a lot of us have been taught backwards, right? So we've been taught that you have to believe in your affirmations to come true. When most of the time, people who have, any person that you know who has created or manifested anything that they wanted or any level of success, they didn't believe necessarily that it was going to happen. A lot of the things that I have manifested, I didn't necessarily believe in what I was saying, right? But then because I committed to what I was affirming and telling myself the new story each and every day, it manifested, and very quickly too, because I was consistent, because I persisted no matter what the 3D was showing me. So it's affirm, persist, receive, then believe. Okay, so the belief and assumption is created later on after you have manifested the thing, and then what you want to do is continue to think and act as if, so you keep manifesting the new desire over and over and over again. So then it becomes a dominant belief or dominant assumption. So then that just becomes a part of your identity, right? So then you'll naturally think and act as the new self. And as you guys are affirming, you will naturally get images in your mind of what you are affirming and what you are telling yourself, right? You'll get images in your mind of what's possible for you, what you're manifesting, what's going to happen. And because of those images, you'll start also feeling better too. So the feeling is a byproduct of what you keep telling yourself. The assumption, the belief, is a byproduct of what you keep telling yourself on a consistent basis, no matter what the 3D is showing you. If you guys want to take this the next step further and actually learn all of the ins and outs of how to robotic affirm and how to manifest fast with robotic affirming, regardless of how you feel, and even if you don't believe in your affirmations, I do have a free 3-day series on how to do just that. So I cover how to be consistent with robotic affirming no matter what the 3D is showing you, even if you get triggered by the 3D, how to keep it simple so you actually stay consistent and persist no matter what, how to create your affirmations, how much to robotic affirm, and even how robotic affirming has changed my life. And I have a bonus video in there of how to manifest multiple things at once using robotic affirming. And it's completely free, so you get 4 videos for free breaking all of this down. It's at the link on my bio or description below, depending on where you're watching this, because I post on TikTok and YouTube daily. So literally run to get that. We have almost 400 people, actually we may have 400 people in it by now, that are getting insane results.